Okay, it's looking. Okay, we're going to be checking in with our divine feminine. See what messages there are for our feminines today. See where our masculines are at. All right. So in a few moments, going to start it off with some messages from the romance angels. They're already speaking to us. And then we'll pull some tarot. We'll look at what the overall message is for our feminine. Okay, where we need to shift our focus to, what we need to shift our focus away from. All right. We'll see what energy the masculine is in right now. All right, how he's feeling about the feminine right now, and what his secret desire may be. Okay, so just getting a few messages from the romance angels for my feminines. I've got a few out right now. Okay, let me see. I like even numbers. We have 5 messages. I want one more message. Okay. All right. All right, so we have 6 messages for the divine feminines right now, okay? And so some of these messages may resonate, maybe all of them, maybe one of them. So whatever works for you, you run with that, okay? First, we have heart-to-heart conversation, all right? It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? Then we have religious factors, okay? Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay. So some of you, you're just probably about to meet your masculine. You might not have met him yet. Some of you are moving on to new love because for whatever reasons, you're not able to make it work with the masculine. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see, where is it that, or let's just see what the overall message is for our feminine, okay? What's the overall message for the divine feminines right now? All right, guys. Well, as you're coming in, don't be afraid to say hello. Don't be afraid to ask questions, okay? All right. Can we get an overall message for the feminine? And we've got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, though, okay? So right now, you may be needing to focus on your finances, all right? We've got the finances and career card here. So this is just confirmation that right now, feminine, you need to kind of focus on yourself, okay? Right now, there isn't a foundation. So if this is about your masculine, the foundation needs to be addressed, okay? There isn't a stable foundation here. But I feel like finances and career is a big thing, okay? So do we have any other messages? Actually, no, let's move away. Let's move to what you need to shift your focus to, okay? That was the overall message. All right, so let's move finances and career. So what is it that the feminines need to shift their focus to, okay? What is it that you need to be focused on? All right, we've got, here we go, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the Ace of Cups, I should say, coming out. So again, I feel like your focus is on getting your finances together, getting yourself to where you want to be. All right, with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse coming out here, this is showing me, feminines, that we need to focus on becoming more complete within ourselves and not necessarily looking to a relationship to complete us. The 9 of Pentacles is showing us where we may not necessarily be a priority to the masculine right now, okay? Or they have not laid the groundwork. They have not done the physical actions to show that you are a priority. So you have to make yourself a priority, okay? We have to make ourselves a priority. We do have the Ace of Cups coming in here. So some of you are being guided to shift your focus towards this new love, right? That the romance angels are saying. So some of you feminines, because the foundation with, the current relationship that you're in or the person that you came to this video thinking about is lacking a foundation, you're being encouraged to move towards something that is more satisfying, that is more going to be more victorious for you, something that's going to be more successful. Okay, right now, you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your person in order to move things to the next level. That conversation needs to be about creating a more stable foundation. So you need to shift your focus to newer love. Okay, for some of you, this is an actual new person coming in. But if you are in a particular situation with a person, you need to shift your focus on creating a foundation, because right now your foundation is either non-existent or it isn't very strong. We also have the Five of Swords. So you need to shift your focus on being less combative. We need to work on how we are expressing ourselves. When we have this many conflicts, especially when you're having heart-to-heart conversations, we need to work on our tone. We need to work on our delivery. We need to work on how we're expressing ourselves. So with that Five of Swords energy, that means we're being very sharp, but very logical, could be very in a way that incites the other person to respond negatively, right? Where we need to work on communicating in a way that's more digestible to the person that we're talking to, because it's a heart-to-heart conversation. So no one wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone who's being mean, or someone who's being petty, or someone who's being spiteful, someone who's just trying to be right, okay? It's not about being right, it's about being successful in this conversation. So you need to shift the focus onto where is the foundation lacking? Where is the foundation needing to become more stable in your particular situation? All right, for some of you, if you are absolutely single and you do not have a masculine that you are communicating with at this time, your focus needs to be on building yourself up, building up your self-esteem, getting your finances, being who you always wanted to be before you got caught up in emotional affairs and worrying about being in a relationship. Yes, I understand. We all want love. Okay. We are here because we're trying to figure out how to be in the kind of relationship that we want. And a lot of times it starts with us because we are incomplete in so many areas that if you think about it, what are you really bringing? What are you asking this person to accept? Are you asking this person to accept someone who is not quite satisfied with where they are? Do you want to accept someone who isn't satisfied with where they are? Because then that's another layer of pressure to an already precarious foundation. Okay, if you're not satisfied with who and where you are, that comes with moodiness, that comes with inconsistency, that comes with with your self-esteem not being where it should be, and then possibly accepting things that we shouldn't be accepting. So then those create rifts and barriers in our relationships, right? Vice versa with you, when you're accepting someone who's in that place. Yes, it's okay to be supportive. I'm not saying that we've got to bail on everyone who's not complete, but you have to focus on, that's where the focus, we're talking about where we're shifting our focus to. So you're shifting your focus to being more secure and more complete. All right. So let's go ahead now and let's talk about what we need to shift away from. What is it that we're focusing on that we kind of need to shift away from? Okay. So can we get some messages for the divine feminine on where, lots of messages coming out. What do you need to shift your focus away from? First message is the Three of Swords in the reverse. Next message we have is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Next message we have is the Six of Swords. Next message is the Two of Cups coming out in the reverse. Next message is Justice in the reverse. So we need to shift away from dragging out disappointment, okay? Dragging out, harping on, taking a long time to forgive, not focusing on healing. So we need to shift towards, remember, we're looking for the cracks in the foundation, right? What are we shifting towards? We're shifting towards being more complete. And emotionally, it's about healing. It's time to heal from the disappointments. It's time to heal from whatever has happened in the past. All right, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, this is about, again, some of you are focused on reconciling, okay? We want to go back to the person, to the situation. We've got the Six of Swords where it's like we're supposed to be focusing on moving forward, but what you really want to do is move back, and you want to make things work with someone that you're not on the same page with, okay? The Two of Cups in reverse means the friendship is lacking. You guys are not on the same page. The love is flowing, but not in the right direction. We've got Justice in the reverse, which this is a situation that is not just. It is not fair. This is either a person who is not doing the right thing by you, or you're not doing the right thing for yourself. So we need to shift our focus away from these things that are draining us. What is draining you? Not being able to get over an old situation is draining you. Constantly thinking about going back to an old situation or reconciling with people who keep bringing us to the heartache is draining, okay? Always just trying to move on to a better, and not that there's anything wrong with this, but why it's draining you is you're trying to make something work with a person that you're not on the same page with, or you're constantly thinking about someone that's not on the same page. You're constantly thinking about the failed relationships. It's not fair. I'm a good person. Why am I still single? These things are draining you, okay? So these are the things that we need to shift our focus away from, because that is what's really causing the cracks. Hello, Hera. Hi, sweetie. That's what's causing the cracks in the foundation, okay? The things that are draining us, they're leaking right out the side. And we know when you have a leak, as the water goes through, if the leak isn't contained, it erodes whatever it's touching. That's how strong emotions are. If we allow negative emotions to continue to flow, they begin to erode away from our positivity. All right, so it's time to focus on shoring up the foundation, building up the foundation, focus on the areas where you are successful or how you can be more successful. How do you know if you're a divine feminine? Okay, so that's a great question. I feel like being a divine feminine is it's something that we can all achieve. It's how you carry yourself. So what these messages are that I'm doing today is ways that we can become more divine. Divine and divinity is all in your vibration. It's all in how you feel about yourself and how you carry yourself. So the higher we raise our vibration is the more divine we become and more able to attract that partner, so it's not something that's only handed out to certain people. It's just how you feel about yourself and how we're carrying ourselves. And I feel like what the message that I'm picking up in this video and this particular reading is that our focus sometimes is on the things that are going wrong. And when I say this is draining us, it brings down our vibration. Okay, and so then you most absolutely then are divine feminine. If you feel like you're in a good space, you're in a good vibration, being feminine, divine feminine, also remembering what you deserve. Okay, so not accepting anything less than what you deserve, and recognizing that every man that comes to us or every male partner that comes to us is not necessarily in their divinity yet. Okay, so it's us, and then it's also recognizing the person in front of you. Is this person operating in their divinity, or are they still operating in the lower vibrational energies? All right. And so that's why, when you come to these videos, these messages can resonate for anyone because we all have that inside of us. It's not reserved to specific people. It's just about continuously living in that energy. All right, so let's just do a recap before we get into the masculine energy. All right, feminine. So we have been asked to focus on building up foundations. All right. Right. We got to focus on, they have to be mature. That's right, Jessica. So we have to focus on also being complete within ourselves. That's where we're being asked to focus. If we are in a relationship, then we're being shifted to focus on the foundation of that relationship. Some of you, there's new love coming in. And so if you're already in a situation, if this resonates, you're being asked to shift your focus towards the new love, okay? Because whatever it is that you've been trying to make work, or whoever this person is that you've been pouring your energy into, it has not been working. All right. And so you're being asked to focus on that, and also shift our focus in how we communicate, communicating more effectively, less harshly, less critically, okay, in a more digestible manner for the person. Even though this person may be in the dead wrong, they've upset us, we're communicating how we feel. The way we talk, can sometimes put a person off, can sometimes create more conflict. So even though you may be right, it's about expressing yourself in a way that's going to get to resolution versus creating more issues and more drama. So I have a new deck. I've been dying to get this deck. I have this new deck. It's the Rebel deck, okay? This deck, hold on, let me show you the box. It's the Rebel deck. It's an oracle deck with attitude. This is right up my alley. All right, so these messages for the feminine are going to be kind of raw, so I hope you guys are okay with that, all right? So before we move on to the masculine energy, can we get some more final messages for the feminines? Okay, there goes 1, 2 jumping out. I want about 4 messages. All right, can I get a couple more messages for the feminine? There we go. All right, so we got more than 4, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, so if this resonates with you guys, let me know in the comments. And if it doesn't, do not try to force it. Every message is not going to resonate. So the first card we have asks, have you eaten? You're acting like a big-ass baby. Okay, you need food in your belly, eat a taco. It says eat a effing taco. But this message to me is, again, tying into what we've been focusing on that may be draining us, okay? Are we moody? Are we letting other things affect our communication? Is it just that, you're just not in a great mood? It has nothing to do with your relationship. It has nothing to do. Are you making something bigger than what it is? Okay, is your reaction bigger than what the problem is? All right, so that's something that we can ask ourselves and we can focus on. Next, we have a message of winning, okay? You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. So the combination here is that, are you being moody? Are you pushing away something? Are you creating problems where there shouldn't be problems? Is the way that you're communicating your complaints, not that you shouldn't, you should communicate how you feel, but is the way you're communicating off-putting? All right. Next message we have, believe what you see. Okay. It says face reality or live in an effing la-la land. Choose bravely. So facing reality, okay, going back to the romance angels we have here, heart-to-heart conversations, finances and career, new love, calling in your soulmate, religious factors, and engagement. Are you looking at your situation realistically, or are you just hoping for a happy ending? Okay. In order to have the happy ending, we have to look at our relationships realistically, look at ourselves realistically. Are we missing things in ourselves that we can make better? Are we missing ways that we are actually taking away from what we want? Are we being realistic, or are we just focusing on this other person, what they're doing, who we want them to be, what we want from them? All right. Next message, it says, it's dark and you can't see a effing thing. All right. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So there's a recurring message here that we're not being realistic. Let's see. When you do the next, pick a card. Please do what is a mutual love or one-sided. And mine is mine. Okay, those are great ideas. And I'm looking to do more types of readings. So I love that suggestion. Thank you. If you guys have any other suggestions on the kind of readings you want to see, I'm buying new decks. I'm trying to get some new fresh energy in here. So I'm all about that. So I will definitely write those down, and you shall be seeing those in the next week or so. Okay, Hera? All right. And then the next message, shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or effing quit. So that will be for those of you who finances and career was resonating for you. Okay. Some of you, there is something going on at work. And so right now, maybe not so much trying to force the love issue when we are trying to make sure that financially our foundation for ourselves is okay. All right. So now let's go ahead and let's get into the masculine energy. Okay. It's mutual. I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. Masculine energy, how he feels about you and his secret desire. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's pull some romance angel oracles for the masculine energy. Okay. Do we have some messages about the masculine energy? Okay, so soulmate, all right? Yes, this is your soulmate. And then past life relationship, you have known each other before. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is the overall message for the masculine. Let's see what is his energy right now? What energy is he in? All right, we've got, the Star card. All right, so he's working on his confidence and his self-esteem. Judgment in reverse, but he seems to be in a bit of denial about this situation. Okay, whatever. 2 of Wands in the reverse for the masculine. Yeah, he's in a bit of denial. So it's one of those situations where, because this subject is so well known now, everybody knows about soulmates. Everybody's talking about soulmates and twin flames. So I feel like the masculine is recognizing that he has a soulmate or that he wants to find his soulmate, either or, but he's still in denial about what that really means. He's still in denial. If he knows the person, if you guys are communicating, he's still in denial about the fact that, yes, you are the soulmate. All right. What energy is he in? We've got the Page of Swords. So the masculine may still be searching for something outside of himself. He's still trying to figure something out. He may be, trying to get more information on you. So whether that's questioning you or whether that's just going through your things, going through your phone, going through your social media, seeing who your friends are, who you're hanging out with, it's like everything but that heart-to-heart conversation that you guys are supposed to have, that you guys need to have. All right. Can we get any more messages for the masculine? What energy are they in? Is there any more messages for the masculine? Ooh, it's a lot of messages. There's a lot of masculines, right? But we just need one more card. Can we get some more? And then we're going to move on to how does he feel about you? 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So the masculine right now is trying to get over some sort of heartache or disappointment. All right. So this is the energy that he's in. He's not in the best place right now. He's in denial. He's thinking about disappointments. He's a little bit anxious and suspicious. He's like spying or stalking. So he's unable to accept the reality right now of the soulmate situation, of the whole love of your lifetime, the Star card. The Star card does talk about, our confidence as well, but realizing that, we're going to have obstacles and setbacks and not getting hung up and not getting stuck on that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is the energy. What energy, how does this masculine feel, I should say, okay? How does the masculine feel about his feminine? For those of you who there is connection and communication. What is the masculine feeling? How does he feel about the feminine right now? Okay, Page of Wands in the reverse. Let me get some more information on how this masculine is feeling about the feminine. Fool in the reverse. Can we get some more messages for the masculine? Oh, he's got gloomy status on WhatsApp. Can we get some more messages? How is this masculine feeling right now? Is that the main message? Maybe that's it. Okay, we got couple more messages coming out. All right, so then we've got the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and we've got the Page of Cups. So yeah, your masculine, boo-hoo, okay? Your masculine is feeling like he's not ready to give up, okay? He's not wanting to give up on the situation, but he's in his feelings for sure, okay? He's in his feelings, and he's like, he's not feeling the motivation or the spark to really do anything. He's not ready to take the leap of faith to have the heart-to-heart conversation. He's not ready to take that leap of faith to understand and accept the soulmate situation. But he's not ready. He feels like he wants to give up, but he's not quite going to give up yet. He just needs to go. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. He just needs to feel whatever these negative feelings that he's experiencing, they just need to go. He just needs to feel them and get over it, okay? I'm going to pull some cards from my personal deck. Queen of Vibes, messages from your lover to get some more information. What is this masculine? What does this higher self want the feminine to know? Okay, open up to me. So with that Page of Wands, he's not hearing what he wants to. Either you're not talking to him or what you're saying, it's not what he wants to hear, okay? Do we have any more messages? I love our talks. So maybe you're not communicating with him right now. Maybe you're not talking and he's missing that communication. And so he's upset because it's like, you know, she's not even communicating with me. Any more messages from the masculine? Any more messages? Ooh. I'm not ready. Oh. All right, so this masculine, I'm not ready. Okay, so and in this mood, I'm seeing he's not ready yet. He still has to accept a few things. He's still in denial about some things. Okay. Any more messages from the divine masculine? What is he feeling about the feminine? And then we're going to move on to what his secret desire is. Okay. And we've got curious. So that goes into that Page of Swords energy that came out for him before. It is about him. He's curious about the feminine. And for this, it's resonating to me. You may not be talking to him. Or if you are speaking, you may be very guarded and closed off. And so he's wanting to connect with you. He wants that warmness, that closeness, that intimacy. So right now, he's very curious as to what you're thinking. What is she feeling? What is she thinking right now? All right. Okay. Can you please tell me one thing? And that is when you have a heavy feeling about him, but you are not in continuous conversation, but thinking a lot about him. Is it possible? Yeah, it is possible. It is possible. It is also possible that you could just be obsessing over the person. That's a possibility also. All right. In the beginning of the reading, the overall messages for the feminine, we need to shift our focus. Okay, right now you need to shift your focus on yourself, on building yourself up. All right, shift your focus. Some of you, it's about your finances. Sometimes your focus is also there's maybe someone else that may be a better match, but we're stuck on the emotional connection that we have with somebody else, but there's someone else who's a better match. So those were some of the messages earlier about shifting your focus, all right? Shift it away from the pettiness, from the things that have gone wrong, and about, you know, how can you make the situation better? What can we do differently going forward to be more successful? What are the things in myself that need to be nurtured and built up, you know? All right, so next we're going to get his secret desire. What is the masculine's secret desire? Okay. What is his desire here? Can we get some messages for the masculine? What his secret desire is about this connection. There's a lot of messages flowing out. What is the masculine's secret desire? And we have 3 of Wands in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So what I'm picking up, this masculine wishes that he could just control you, that you would listen, that you would just not review your options. Don't look elsewhere for anything. Just stay where you are and wait for him. Yeah, it's like he wants your love and your support. But there's a level of control that he also wants as well. Can we get some more messages? 5 of Swords. He would like to control this. He would like to have more control over you, feminine. All right. It's like he loves the love, the support, the connection with that Strength card. But with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, that's again that unfair energy, right? That was the energy that came out before with the Justice in reverse, which you are being asked to not pay attention to. If he's in an energy where he wants to be controlling and not fair and have everything one-sided, or he wants to manipulate it, don't feed into that, okay? Focus on yourself. Turn your focus back to you, back to more positive things. And whatever he's feeling, whatever crazy inclination is happening with him right now, let it phase out. Let it fizzle out. Let it fizzle out. Because at the end of the day, if this person is our person, there is no reason to fight. There's no reason to accept the bad behavior, because if they're your person, where are they really going? Okay, but just always accepting everything that they bring is a drain to you. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person, it's like they just want you to accept everything as is. It's like, why do you want him to work on things? Why do you want him to improve who he is? Why do you want him to get better? Just accept how I am right now. Take whatever it is I'm giving you. Why do I have to balance the situation? Why do I have to balance time? Why do I have to choose between you and my friends, or you and work, or whatever it is that's getting in between the two of you? This person just wants you to wait and be there for when he wants you. That's his secret desire. All right, just be there when I need you. Simple. I don't know why it's so hard, feminine. Just be there when I need you. All right, guys. So for my feminines, that has been your message, okay? If you have any questions about it, feel free. You can ask me either here in the chat, or you can contact me. All my information is in the description bar. You can email me. I have my link tree there, so you can find me on all my platforms. All right, and I appreciate you guys that were here with me today, that were here to watch the video live. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Hera. I appreciate both of you. All right, and what am I going to do next? I'm doing a daily love reading next, so if you want to stick around and come back for that reading, you are more than welcome to. All right, thank you guys, and I'll see you at the next reading. Bye.